Si te encanta conseguir precios más bajos que nunca en comida más fresca. Puedes conseguir cupones.
Yeah, this word is so wicked, it got my mind gone. We been flipping through scriptures, it got my mind blown. Since we back on the mission with our forefathers' traditions, and we been painting the pictures like the time drawn. Yeah, this word is so wicked, it got my mind gone. But we been flipping through scriptures, it got my mind blown. And since we back on the mission with our forefathers' traditions, and we been painting the pictures like the time drawn. I done been tried in that fire and made it out.
Check, check. Yeah, one,
Check.
two.
Check.
Yes, sir.
Look, you ain't got
Let's
to.
get it.
That's you, man.
Hey, welcome
tap
back
it.
to Let's Talk Truth and Radio. Your favorite new radio show. We in here. We live. We turned up.
Check.
This-
Right,
Yes,
like
sir.
the upside down was saying, we back.
We back.
Welcome back to your favorite radio show.
Right?
Let's talk
truth.
truth.
Right, one thing you're gonna learn by listening to us is that if ain't nobody else gonna keep it real,
Right.
the Israelites will.
Yeah,
That's right.
All right. So today, let us introduce ourselves. My apologies. I'm Officer Emmanuel.
I'm Officer Baruch.
I'm Officer Ezra.
I don't know why they talking like
Right,
that.
I
Hey, look,
don't-
I'm outside Isaiah.
Hey, he did it
Oh,
first,
man.
man.
Hey, let's
As
get it
officers,
going.
so
Hey,
does
look,
officers.
you know what this clay is about.
Right.
So we gotta make it a little interesting.
Social
man.
media.
Social media. And that's what we at right now.
Make sure y'all share this stream on Facebook,
Right.
all right, Facebook Live, YouTube, all right, share it. Push it to your social media addicts. You know what I'm saying? Push it to the people that you know be all caught up and absorbed into they profiles all the time. Every time you see them, they face in their phone and stuff like that. And even for you, even if you feel like it ain't that bad, or you decent when it comes to social media use, make sure you stay tuned in. All right, this is gonna be a very helpful topic that we touch on today. The topic is social media.
Ooh.
Is it a blessing or a curse?
Curse.
Is it a blessing or a curse? Is it productive
Can be.
or time consuming? Is it useful or distracting?
Right.
Is it necessary or detrimental?
Both.
We're going to examine the pros and cons of social media from top to bottom and let you decide whether or not social media is a blessing to our people or is serving as a curse. All right? So, we're going to get into that. If you within the body, you probably seen a Daily Bread a couple days ago when I went into distractions in the last days,
Right.
social media. So I went into it real deep. Basically, I'm going to cover all aspects of what I didn't cover in that one on this show today. All right. So before we get into that, you know what I'm saying, of course, as y'all know, we got to do the reality radar.
You said
Alright.
what you didn't get into. Oh, this gonna happen big. Hey, it's gonna
Right,
be crazy.
right. Because we did get into a
Yeah.
lot. You know what I'm saying?
What else can you get into?
Right, exactly.
Like,
You know. This one is it's gonna be a little more fun towards the end, but part two, oh yeah, probably will be a part. This is part one. I think that's on the thumbnail.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So part two is gonna be even more fun.
Mm.
But this one is gonna start out informative, and we're gonna have a little fun with this one. All right, but I'll praise to the Most High. But we're gonna deal with the reality radar. So, let's pull the first thing up in the news. What do we have first? Let's pull that up.
Whoa. We got y'all.
Bring it out.
What's going on? Newsbreak app. Wildfires. All right, so for you people that's out there, they've been watching the news like CNN or, you know, just on your Facebook timeline, you've been seeing on the West Coast, it been a flurry of wildfires going on.
Crazy fires.
Stuff just randomly burning up, you know what I'm saying? The whole trees and forests and neighborhoods and all of that. Yeah, a lot of places getting burnt up. All right, play that video.
Man,
Might have to scroll down. Okay.
Ooh.
No. Play. It's a video in this news clip, in this news article. Push next. Hit next. Scroll down. Hit next.
You see what you gotta do with social media, man.
Yeah, it be
you got all
different.
these
It be
ads, stupid
different
ads on the
damn-
side
it
and
be
Like
stuff.
different on the
McDonald's.
phone. There you go. There go the video. It be different on the phone than on the computer. All right.
Overnight, exhausted firefighters back on the front lines, locked in a desperate week-long struggle to contain hundreds of colossal wildfires torching whole swaths of California. More than 14,000 firefighters working around the clock to contain some of the largest fires in state history. Officials now worried about the threat of fresh red flag warnings that could prime a new explosion of raging flames.
How worried are you about this bad weather that is now moving in?
We're extremely concerned about what's taking place in the next couple of days with more dry lightning.
More than 600 fires are burning over 1.4 million acres, a footprint bigger than the size of Rhode Island, now visible from space. In Northern California, monster flames devoured homes, forcing the evacuations of thousands. At least 5 people have died.
Oh, no.
Krista Hafner lost most of her livestock as flames swept through her parents' ranch.
I've lost so much, and if I stop to think about it too long, it overwhelms me.
Meanwhile,
In shock, just total shock.
Brian Brannigan came back to find his home burned to the ground.
There was just a wall of fire about 70 foot high above these trees. And I knew everything was gone at that point. It's just
Oh,
heartbreaking.
man.
Man.
Was that a Firebird?
So basically, God is giving people a sneak peek of
Right.
the sun return. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Heat, fervent heat. You know what you just saw, like the ruins of them different areas and people belongings. That's what is gonna happen to this whole entire, you know what I'm saying, universe as we know it. Can we get that real quick?
Yeah.
Let's get that in 2 Peter 3 verse 10.
Hey,
So what
yes,
you been able
sir.
to, it say over 1.4 million acres burnt up by fire.
That's crazy.
That's
Hey.
gonna be an exponential, you know what I'm saying, amount of burnage when our Lord and the Black Messiah cracked the sky. Believe it or not, what you gonna
I was
say?
gonna say, like, you know how we have like tornado season?
Right.
Every year they have fire season.
right.
So it's gonna happen every year for them.
Right.
And it's
Same
gonna be
with-
worse.
Same with the hurricanes down in New Orleans or Houston, something like that. Yeah. And Florida as well.
Get that in 2 Peter 3 and 10 real quick.
The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens.
Everybody done heard that phrase
Right.
before.
Right.
Lord coming like a thief in the night.
Right.
But what's gonna happen when he come like a thief? Is he gonna hug people and snatch them up?
That's
into
what
the
they
cloud?
think.
He gonna be snatching, not hugging.
Oh, okay. It say he gonna come like a thief in the night. Then what?
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So not only is it gonna be land and tangible things that melt, the elements as we know it in the earth. You know what I'm saying? The elements, the air follicles, and all of that, everything is going to melt with fervent heat.
Right.
Oh, no.
Read.
Oh, no.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
So it ain't just gonna be the west coast of America.
Right.
It ain't just gonna be Cali and Oregon. That's what God got planned for this whole earth. Why? Because this earth is full of iniquity. It all gotta burn up. That's the conclusion of the whole matter. Just like he had to flood the earth with water at one time,
right.
he made a covenant and a promise. I can't do that. Let's get that in Genesis 6 real
Yes,
quick.
sir.
So he said, I can't do that to the earth again. I can't flood it. So that means by default, the next time he destroy the earth, it got to be by fire.
Right.
So we got to think, what caused the Lord to flood the earth in the first place? And if we're doing that same thing in the earth today, then we got to expect the fire. You know what I'm saying? Genesis 6 verse 5.
The book of Genesis, chapter 6 and verse 5.
Come on.
And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth.
So God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth. Every time you get on social media, or you go to the store, you see some type of evil, you see some type of wickedness in the earth.
Right.
No matter where you go, you see oppression, you see covetousness, you
Right.
see all type of idolatry, you
Clout
see all
chasing.
these things. All you got to do is look out your window.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember a couple weeks ago, for about 3-4 days straight, I would literally look at my window and one side of the street warm with the other side of the street. You got little boys and girls just walking up and down the street fighting every day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to leave the house to see wickedness. So this was the state of the earth at one point in ancient time. Read on.
And that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
The only thing on people's minds was to do evil. That'd be the first thing on people's mind when they wake up. Hey, where my blunt at? Where my cigarette at? You know what I'm saying? Where the bag at? Where the hose at? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's evil from the moment that you wake up to the time that you go to sleep. Your mind is set on doing evil. Read on.
And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth.
It made him regret that he made humans to dwell on earth.
That's crazy.
Read.
And it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them.
Right. So now jump down to the verse 12.
Verse 12.
Verse 13.
Verse 13. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
So God said he was going to destroy the people in the earth with the earth, meaning with the water of the earth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So is not the earth filled with violence today?
It is.
Right?
Plenty of it.
Every day. You know what I'm saying? Ops dropping, pistols popping.
Right.
Even the other nations, it ain't even just, in all the neighborhoods and the streets.
Right.
You got nations
Going-
doing
yeah.
what gangs doing on a minor scale in the hood.
Right.
It's violence everywhere, all across the earth, every day.
Right.
God said, I got to destroy the earth. So in chapter 9? He made the covenant that he wouldn't do it no more with water.
Yep.
So
9
now,
and 11.
by default, it got to be fire. It got to be fire. This whole earth going to end up just like what we seeing going on the west coast of the U.S. right now.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get that the next clip.
You know it's got to be fire because it's like they didn't have social media back then.
Right.
So you can see you can see everything
Right.
on a big scale.
Exactly. Play that.
And then just to hear that noise too.
Right.
You think it's a
Bro, this
damn
a movie.
tornado siren
Right.
though.
This a
Right.
But
movie.
it's fire.
Fire. Right.
You know, hey, the Most High not playing, man. Let's get that in Isaiah 29:6, real.
Yeah,
Hey,
we need everybody to put that on their
Hey, when you think
tell
about it,
Siri to make that sound when you thinking of something wicked or
Hey.
something.
Right.
hey, when you think about it, that's the Most High really still showing mercy, because like when we read in 2 Peter, it say how the elements gonna be burnt up.
Right.
When you look at these videos, you know you still got the residue of the cars and all that stuff still
Exactly.
hanging around.
Right.
Nah,
Everything gonna be shriveled.
everything gonna be gone.
We need to see some lava videos or something.
Right.
Everything melting.
Watch this. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts
Thou
with
shalt be
thunder.
what?
Visited of the Lord of hosts.
So, God said that the earth will be visited by Him, Himself. In what fashions? Read.
With thunder
Uh-huh.
and with earthquake
Uh-huh.
and great noise.
So when you see things like that, like, you know, earthquakes and volcanoes and, you know what I'm saying, these, what they call them, natural disasters.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Most High paying your ass a visit, wicked earth.
Right.
That's all it is. Now watch this. Go to 2 Ezra 5 and 8. So what we see going on with all these fires randomly, because it been going on for a while, but it's turning up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's
a
becoming
damn-
more often.
You ain't finished that.
Damn tornado.
No, I
Fire
ain't finished.
tornado.
What it said then?
Yeah,
Yeah, read
flames
that,
and all
man.
My bad.
Read that.
Go
Damn.
off to Ezra.
Read that.
I'm tripping. I
Go
missed
back.
the point of me pulling the damn scripture.
Right.
Let's finish that in Isaiah 29 and 6. I'm sorry, guys.
The
Let's
book of
read
Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, and with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
So when you see fire
Right.
just randomly coming up on the earth,
Right.
that's the Most High paying us a visit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get that in 2 Ezra 5.
Hey,
and
think
8.
about where it's happening at, man. Where all the weed stuff is
Hollywood
legal,
and all of that.
where all
yeah.
the what's homosexuality is
Yeah.
crazy over there. All
They
that.
just passed pedophilia.
Pedophilia?
Yeah, they just passed that over there too, like a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro,
Somebody mentioned that in an
Wow.
article.
Interesting. Why would you get that on the damn y'all slack?
nah, that's him, bro.
Alright.
Slack.
Read that scripture, man. Read
The
that
book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Come on.
There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Right, and then what you see? Now think about it. You got
He was
confusion.
just confused with the
Right.
church.
You got confusion on the level of an adult can have a relationship with a child. Right. You know what I'm saying? You looking on a person's social media page.
So
You don't know what gender it is.
you know what's gonna happen now, right?
What?
So that what is that? That porn stuff they be doing with the little kids, that's gonna be non-existent.
Right.
Ah, I see what you mean.
That's gonna be non-existent because they allowing that shit to happen now.
Right.
The
So
stuff
it's,
to happen.
it's confusion all over, all through the earth. Read on.
And the fire shall be oft sent out again.
Right.
And
No, read that part again. We can't just.
and the fire shall be oft sent out again.
That word oft means often, meaning you gonna often see the Most High visiting the earth via fire.
Facts.
That's what you're seeing on all these news clips. That's what you're seeing, you know what I'm saying, going viral. These fire tornadoes, these new things in the earth, you know what I'm saying, with flames and burnage and all of that. Hey, that's the Most High. That's Bible prophecy. The same book that they say, that's made up. And you think a feeble white man had the ability in mind to write this and writing hundreds of years before this stuff started coming to pass, right before your eyes?
Right.
That means that you worshiping the white man as God.
That's right.
That's all that
Right,
you're
because
saying.
we know he can't physically do this,
Exactly.
but they think so.
It's either God is real and he put the spirit on man to create the Bible, or the white man in your mind who wrote the Bible is your God.
Right.
So come on now. Let's talk truth.
Right.
You know, though.
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
Right, you're going to start to see animals that belong in the forest and the safari be in the middle of the damn street. We've been seeing that too. All right, wild bears in North Little Rock in Cabot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It was then a bear in a tree in Southwest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right in South. There you go.
Damn.
Read on.
And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
And we went over there 2 times. Millennium monsters. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Young kids all the way up to teens terrorizing the earth. That's Bible prophecy. God said that would happen in these last days. Now watch this though. Let's get that next clip from Facebook. Now this is another thing too. I just want to just drop this little nugget on y'all. I ain't even gonna speak on it. Play that.
Shooting that out there.
Social media, man.
Go to the next one. It was 2 of them, 2 clips. Yeah. They said, I believe our government has completely turned against us.
Against it.
It seems as if the image is showing that they're starting the wildfires they damn self. What? What? What the hell? What? Go to Matthew 12 real quick. What? This how you know this kingdom finna fall, bruh. They doing everything in their power to keep their power. It's showing that they losing power. All right. Matthew,
Say it again.
Bars.
Matthew chapter 12 and verse 26. Listen.
The book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 26.
Uh-huh.
And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself.
So this your country, this your land, but you causing wildfires in your own damn land. It's you versus you.
Right.
Read on.
How shall then his kingdom stand?
How long is America gonna be able to remain a country if they doing stuff like that?
Right. Because
You know they know their time is short.
Right.
They know the end is
they
near.
got them
bruh,
whistleblowers, man. They gonna snitch on
Right.
themselves.
period. Exactly. All right, let's get that next clip now. I mean the article. All right, now this gonna segue us into our topic today. All right,
Oh, man.
read that obsession.
Little Rock man shot, robbed while trying to meet girl from Instagram.
Read that again.
Run that back down for me, please. Little Rock man shot, robbed while trying to meet girl from Instagram.
Y'all see this? So this man on a mission. You know what I'm saying? He done slid in some DMs. He got an invitation, and he got a location to meet with that girl. Now you gotta be
Dumb.
Slow.
exactly. The
Stupid.
Bible gonna say that though.
Stupid.
But watch this. We gonna read a little bit. Then we gonna see when God called his ass stupid.
Little Rock police say an 18-year-old man was shot.
How old?
An 18-year-old man.
18-year-old man probably just got a car. You know what I'm saying? Just roaming around,
child.
just finally experiencing some liberty, and you see what his liberty getting him. Read on.
Was shot Tuesday evening while trying to meet up with a girl he had been talking to on Instagram.
Now watch this. Scroll down, because it's just giving the details of how he was
Hey,
shot.
this worse than that. What's that show?
Scroll up.
Cat?
Oh, no.
What is
Hold on, wait. Yeah, read that. The victim told.
Yeah,
The
this
victim
worse
told police that the unknown girl's brother left his home and approached him with a gun.
So basically, this girl from IG that he thought would just, link up with me, just set his ass up
Meet me
for
here.
her brother to rob him. Read on.
He demanded that the victim clear his iPhone and give it to him.
And this for an iPhone. You taking penitentiary chances to rob somebody for an iPhone. Come on, man.
The victim then tried to leave while the suspect was looking down.
So he saw the suspect like looking down or something, maybe distracted by something. He scurried trying to pull off. Read.
The suspect then shot at his car
Look out, kinfolk.
and hit him in the upper right arm.
Uh-huh.
He told police he drove his car to 30th and Martin Luther King Boulevard.
So he ended up taking a bullet in an effort to meet up with this girl that he did not know or never met, only on social media. Let's get that in Proverbs chapter
That's
7.
you know, like I'm talking about the catfish show.
Right.
I don't know what that was. He got fished out.
Right.
Man, put the death
Damn.
shit.
Right.
You say you got what?
Fished out.
And that was in the South too. He dove in the deep end and got bit by a shark.
Right.
Proverbs 7 and 6.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Watch this.
For at the window of my house I looked through my casement.
So in this case, we looking at the internet. We looking at the news. And what do we see? Read.
Verse 7. And behold, among the simple ones.
Among the what?
These simple ones.
Read.
I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding.
A young man with no common sense to know you don't need to be linking up with no damn strangers at a mysterious location where you not familiar with. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And that's in the hood, too.
Right.
In the hood. Niggas broke and hungry and they will rob you. But that's where you willing to go to meet somebody you never met before.
Yeah, you was the woman that
I mean, who raised you? You have no sense, young brother. Read on.
Passing through the street near her corner.
Passing through the street where?
Near her corner.
Uh-huh.
And he went the way to her house.
He thought he was on the way to her damn house.
Right. Wow.
And he ended up, watch this, jump down to verse 22.
Verse 22.
Uh-huh.
He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter.
As an ox goeth to where?
To the slaughter.
He thought he was on his way to some punani.
Punani.
And ended up being on his way to some pow, pow, pow. Well, I be damned. He almost lost his life.
Man.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's what God said about these young, simple ones, man. Read on.
Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
Read.
Till a dart strike through his liver.
That's actually going into syphilis.
Right.
With you know, what these young brothers be catching when they actually do link up with the female. Read.
As a bird hasteth to the snare.
Right. So as a bird hasted to a snare is a trap. So he was falling into a trap that the young girl set up. Read.
Right. And knoweth not that it is for his life.
He had no idea that it was for his ass to get robbed. And he about lost his life. This Bible real, man. We cannot keep playing with the word of God.
Right.
All right? But, hey, I'm telling you, that's what social media lust will get you, man. For real. But, hey, we got to go to break. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. We're going to be right back with Let's Talk Truth. And we want y'all to call in today. All right, 833-878-7234, extension 7. All right, 833-878-7234, extension 7. Don't go nowhere. This is Let's Talk Truth.
That's right.
Let's Talk Truth.
I got a question. Is social media a blessing or is it a curse?
Actually, it's both. I think it's a blessing because it helps you promote and do whatever you're trying to do, but it depends on the type of person you are.
The social media is the creator. It's an outlet, a medium to where we can all express ourselves.
They're going to get the most views.
There's a lot of things like drugs being pushed on teens and gangs. And
some folks talk about, everybody gonna get on there, talk about each other, down each other, everything.
Just ain't nothing out there. It was just a waste of time.
It's everything else to come with. Like I say, it's everybody's opinion.
Any other thoughts?
No, thank you for having me.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you, man.
Let's talk.
I got bad habits, letters to the Corinthians, not to mention my inhibitions, be intimate still, make provisions, I know I need to be disciplined, I pray the Lord don't take my spirit, but replenish and finish the center, I know it's cash tender, but limited, I pray that I'm not bound as nooses that hang, and hope that I am just as loose as my chains, I troop, jumping through hoops, my jukes is insane, yeah, I still trip, miss, I still slip, learning not to be idle, but also practice in stillness, meditate, I regulate, check on my illness, deficit submission, I double back with the kill switch, set it straight, educate back to fulfillment. This is not my rest shit, I'd rather rest in resilience. Faced with opposition, I battle my inner demons and steady ready, cause you know it's only for a season when dealing with these bad habits.
Check.
We back.
Welcome. Brother trying to act like he ain't got food in his mouth.
Right.
Oh, praises. So, yes, we back. Welcome back to your favorite new radio show. Let's Talk Truth. All right? So, we covered the reality radar, all right? Now we finna get into the topic. Like I said, we segued into it with the brother trying to meet an Instagram thought and
almost got
robbed
thought.
at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So, I'll pray to don't be out here suffering bullet holes for these hoes.
Oh, right.
Bars.
For
There
real,
go
man.
again. Bars.
He did about 3 times already, didn't he?
Three.
For
That's
real.
his
Don't
third
let
time. Hey,
them,
we keep
that
counting.
she literally fell into a thirst trap. You know what I'm saying? For real. But anyway, I'll pray to the Most High. So, topic is the topic.
Not for him, for this topic.
The topic is social media, a blessing or a curse. All right. So, like I said, I did a class the other day about, how it's a distraction and how it's used against us unless we use it for the Lord's business. Because, that be the thing people be defending for. Why I got it to promote my business or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we going to get into it today. Basically, the science of it and how it's, how it is used against you and how it's basically the delusion of it being something that you enjoy, but it's really something that in the long run it hinders you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get Wisdom of Solomon 13:1. Basically, your friendly neighborhood white man that, has control of the earth. I know people don't like to accept it. No, they don't. It's the Illuminati.
Right.
At the end of the day, they are the nation that's in power. The so-called Caucasians, yes, the dirty, pale, musty, dirty, whatever the hell, however you want to put it.
Right.
Somehow, they've ended up being at the top of the totem pole. It is what it is. And
Right.
they running the show. It's ultimately, we know because of our sin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But with them in the position that they in, they smarter than what you think they are.
Yeah.
And they know it because they operate in the spirit of the serpent in Genesis.
Right,
Subtle and crafty and all of that. They know everything about you. They have literally, and when I say about you, I'm talking about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
They have literally set us on tables and opened us up and explored our organisms, and you know what I'm saying? They have done in-depth research on all the ins and outs of our mental, physical, and spiritual operations.
Man, over 400
You know what I'm
years of
saying?
this. Right.
And they know exactly what it is to use against you. And this is one thing in particular we're going to deal with today. Read that.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 1. Surely vain are all men by
Read that
nature.
again.
Surely vain are all men by nature.
So it says that surely vain are all men by nature. I know a lot of y'all probably heard that word growing up in church, vain, vain, vain.
Right.
But a lot of us really don't know what the hell that means. We never
Right.
cared to ask. So it says that God says about men, they are vain by nature. Read on.
Who are ignorant of God and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is.
Right. So a lot of our people, most of our people are ignorant of the one true God. And so through their ignorance, they become vain. Let's get the definition of vain. I need you to
Vain. Having or showing an excessively high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth.
So every person that's born in the Babylon the Great has a natural vanity about themselves. You know what I'm saying? They have a excessive high opinion of their own appearance, abilities, or worth.
Right.
So with your enemy knowing that, he's going to put devices and things in place to feed your vanity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He know you vain. So what's better than enabling you to create a profile of yourself to where you can edit and make your appearance and abilities or worth whatever you want it to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can be worth more to the public eye via social media than you actually are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so with that being said, let's get the first article now. Social media and mental health. Now we gonna be pivoting off this one right here for a while. All right, read that.
This is from Help Guide. social media and mental health. While many of us enjoy staying connected on social media, excessive use can fuel feelings of anxiety, depression, isolation, and FOMO. Here's how to modify your habits and improve your mood.
So now look, so it says many of us enjoy staying connected on social media.
Right.
Basically, for the most part, every human being has a natural need for interaction with others. You know what I'm saying? So social media is, hey, you don't even have to get up and go and meet people and all that. You have access to millions of people all over the world at the touch of a screen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But excessive use of that can actually fuel anxiety, depression, isolation, and FOMO. What the hell is that? FOMO.
What that mean?
All right? That means fear of I knew that. Like you wasn't asking you. It's in the article. All right? But it means fear of missing out. You know, I know people was going to be wondering. I was going to build up to it, sir. But anyway, FOMO. All right? Just scroll down. That's why when you behind the camera, that's how you are. Behind the camera.
All praises.
All right? Scroll up a little bit. Yeah, the row. Go ahead, scroll down. The row. Yeah,
the role social media plays in mental health. Human beings are social creatures. We need the companionship of others to thrive in life, and the strength of our connections has a huge impact on our mental health and happiness. Being socially connected to others can ease stress, anxiety, and depression, boost self-worth, provide comfort and joy, prevent loneliness, and even add years to your life.
So that is scripturally accurate. Being socially connected to others can ease stress, anxiety, and depression, and boost self-worth. Let's get that in the scripture real quick. Proverbs 12:25. So, you know what I'm saying? Remember, it's the same way. Satan went to Christ with scriptures. You know what I'm saying? It's Satan transformed to an angel of light. He gonna use something that's good for the use of evil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Watch. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 25. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop.
So heaviness is going into depression. You know what I'm saying? Feeling low, having low spirits. It makes your mind stoop. You get those thoughts of, why am I even alive? And, you know, all of that. But watch, what helps that? What heals that? Read on.
But a good word maketh thee glad.
So having a friend or somebody to give you words of encouragement and things of that nature, it heals that issue.
Right.
All right? So, you know, they know this. So let's go back now. Let's go back to the article. All right? We are at...
On the flip side.
Even add years to your life. Yes, sir. Read.
On the flip side, lacking strong social connections can pose a serious risk to your mental and emotional health.
Right. So when you lack, you know what I'm saying, people around you to be able to lift you up and things of that nature, it can pose a risk to your health. Read.
In today's world, many of us rely on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, and Instagram to find and connect with each other. While each has its benefits, it's important to remember that social media can never be a replacement for real-world human connection.
There you go.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it a little bit later, but it's all a plot and a scheme to control the masses. You know what I'm saying? Because they know this. They know in order to really, you know what I'm saying, really thrive in the earth and have the true benefits of being around other people, it has to be via physical presence.
Right.
You cannot get the true results from just being friends with them and FaceTime and, you know what I'm saying, an Instagram and Snapchat story. It's not going to happen. But we tend to forget that. We get so caught up in that social media world, we devote our life to, you know, the energy and time that we put into something in our phone.
Right.
And instead of real life, instead of being creative and learning and getting educated and going and traveling and meeting people. You know what I'm saying? The normal way, we get so absorbed into this that our life is passing away as we put all our effort into social media. So we really don't have a life. Our life is our profile, which is not real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But read on.
It requires in-person contact with others to trigger the hormones that alleviate stress and make you feel happier, healthier, and more positive. Ironically, for a technology that's designed to bring people closer together,
supposedly,
spending too much time engaging with social media can actually make you feel more lonely and isolated and exacerbate mental health problems such as anxiety and depression.
Well, I be damned. So something that's designed
Bring it up.
to bring y'all closer together can actually make you feel even more lonely.
Let's go down.
Make you feel more of a lone wolf. And I know exactly what that's talking about.
Right.
We'll read on.
If you're spending an excessive amount of time on social media and feelings of sadness, dissatisfaction, frustration, or loneliness are impacting your life, it may be time to re-examine your online habits and find a healthier balance.
All right, read on.
The positive aspects of social media. While virtual interaction on social media doesn't have the same psychological benefits as face-to-face contact, there are still many positive ways in which it can help you stay connected and support your well-being. Social media enables you to.
So these are the positive things, right? So this is, why people would consider it a blessing.
Right.
And, what a lot of us up here, what we use it for, right?
Right.
Watch this.
Communicate and stay up to date with family and friends around the world.
Right. For example, Bishop Nathaniel, he lived, thousands of miles away. But I
Right.
can keep up with my leader
You can.
without having to spend all that money and traveling to see him all the time,
Right.
as if he probably don't even want to see me that damn much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I get to follow him and see what he doing on an everyday basis. It's depending on how much he posts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good. The people that you meet when you go to different events, you can basically stay updated on their life and so on and so forth, right? Keep reading.
Find new friends and communities. Network with other people who share similar interests or ambitions.
Right. So it could be people that you haven't met yet and different. And I'm just speaking in the vein of IUIC. People that you haven't met or seen in person, but they within the body, according to their profile.
Right.
They may have different skills and talents, and y'all develop a relationship online. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may make plans of working together. All right, read on.
Join or promote worthwhile causes. Raise awareness on important issues.
So now this one right here, I think it's gonna come up later. But a lot of people, they raise awareness on important issues, not to really do that, but to feel important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they can feel like they are a wise guru or something like that. They want to be the one that started the discussion. It wasn't really to find any solutions. It was to get attention.
Right.
But read on.
Seek or offer emotional support during tough times.
And then that's another thing that gets so out of pocket on social media today. You see people utter their whole life story and dramatize it, you know what I'm saying, on their damn news for everybody to see. People that don't even know them, they put all their business out. Let's
crying
get
on
that
camera.
in the Bible. Let's go to Sirach 8 real quick. You know what I'm saying? And people do this on a scale. It's posts that I'm able to see of people that, you know what I'm saying, from years ago, from somebody that lives far away and may or may not even be alive to this day. And I'll be able to, they post a pop-up on my news feed about they child support problems or how they caught an STD.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff that be floating around on social media.
Right.
But watch what God said. Read verse 19.
The book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 8 and verse 19.
Come on.
Open not thine heart to every man.
Read that again.
Open not thine heart to every man.
Start at verse 18.
Verse 18. Do no secret thing before a stranger.
So you got to think. When you do stuff that's supposed to be in secret, you know what I'm saying, and you broadcast it on social media, you know how many strangers got access to seeing it? You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's what you allow. You allowing strangers to have an alleyway into your personal life.
Right.
Read on.
For thou knowest not what he will bring forth.
And it ain't no telling what people gonna use what you put out there. You know what I'm saying? For it could be for evil against you. It could be for their personal. It could be anything that you did not intend for it to be.
Right.
That's why God said, don't do that. But the culture just became so. We become so addicted to likes and, them notifications that somebody cares about you. somebody's showing you some type of attention, that when you lack that attention in the real world, you say, well, all I got to do is put out what I'm stressing about on social media, and people that I don't even know or talk to in years, they're going to act like they care.
Right.
And that's going to fulfill my desire.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? God said don't do that. Read on.
Open not thine heart to every man.
Read that again.
Open not thine heart to every man.
But what is the question on the status before you type it in on Facebook? What is the question?
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Yeah.
What's in your heart? Here, tell me. I'm Mark Zuckerberg. You don't know me, but tell me what's on your mind.
Tell everyone.
Right, tell everybody. We're going to tell everybody. You see what I'm saying?
The whole
But
world.
God said, open not thine heart to every man. Interesting.
Right.
Why? Read.
Lest he requite thee with a shrewd turn.
That's what you see. That's why you got cyberbullying. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. That's gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? But you got all these things, you know, these bad consequences and results from people indiscreetly sharing, you know, personal information that they should not be, but they've been enticed because of the social media culture that's been produced over the years. They feel like, well, that's the only way to get people to care about me, so F it. That's what I'm going to do. Let's go back to the article now. All right, keep going.
All right. Find vital social connection if you live in a remote area, for example, or have limited independence, social anxiety, or are part of a marginalized group. Find an outlet for your creativity and self-expression.
Right.
Discover, with care, sources of valuable information and learning.
So all this is going into the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. You know what I'm saying? Something that's good for food, pleasant to the eyes, and desired to make you wise. That's it. You see social media as a platform to display your talents and abilities, or, you know what I'm saying, see others display their talents and abilities, or, you know, get that good communication feeling that somebody checking on me and they like me and all of that. Those are the benefits, you know what I'm saying, that Satan knows that all men enjoy, and that we'll be willing to justify whatever, you know what I'm saying, on those bases. Well, it was just to find an outlet for creativity or this and this and that. That's basically his bait to reel you in. You know what I'm saying? To using the platform so much. All right, now let's look at the negative aspects.
The negative aspects of social media. Since it's relatively new technology, there's little research to establish the long-term consequences, good or bad, of social media use. However, multiple studies have found a strong link between heavy social media and an increased risk for depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts.
Even suicidal thoughts. Wow. Why is this linked to heavy social media use? If that's where you can get love from people and discover and display your talents, and how does it lead to suicidal thoughts? What the hell going on?
Right.
All right. Keep reading.
Social media may promote negative experiences such as inadequacy about your life or appearance.
Inadequacy about your life or appearance, meaning what? You see other people's profiles and you base, you know what I'm saying, your level of success or self-esteem on what, you know, how great, mind you, you have full power and authority to edit your life to make it seem like you the SH.
Right.
So, in your mind, I'm not doing as good as that person. Maybe your editing skills are not as good as that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people will follow somebody. They see all the chains and the cars and the houses, and you know what I'm saying? And they might have graduated with that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They might have, that might be who they ex is with now. And they feel like, damn, that's why she ain't with me no more. Because I ain't got this and I ain't got that.
Right.
That'll lead somebody to really killing themselves, bruh. For real.
Self-harm.
Go back to the article. Do I want you to read? But that doesn't, skip down to that, but that doesn't lessen.
But that doesn't lessen those feelings of envy and dissatisfaction when you're scrolling through a friend's airbrushed photos of their tropical beach holiday or reading about their exciting new promotion at work.
They go into this cycle of jealousy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you see it, you provoked in the spirit of jealousy to do it, but you only fuel to do it to make somebody else jealous like you was jealous of that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, in order to not feel bad about being jealous, I'm going to do good and I'm going to make somebody jealous. So I won't be the only one that was jealous. You see what I'm saying? For real. Now we finna deal with FOMO. All right, read that.
FOMO, or fear of missing out. While FOMO has been around far longer than social media, sites such as Facebook and Instagram seem to exacerbate.
They like that word.
Right.
Exacerbate.
I'm going to learn it. Feelings that others are having more fun or living better lives than you are. The idea that you're missing out on certain things can impact your self-esteem, trigger anxiety, and fuel even greater social media use.
I keep it real. Like, if you're seeing people like every week, like they going somewhere, they traveling, and
where y'all going,
you know
bro?
what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I can't afford that.
Oh man, you got me, bro.
Right. What am I doing with my life to not be able to afford what this other Negro doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It triggers that anxiety. Like, I might as well just take myself out or be a bum, because it's no sense of me being on the same social media platform as him and I'm not able to get the same attention that he getting because I ain't able to go where he go. I ain't able to look how he look. You know what I'm saying? You missing out. Go ahead.
FOMO can compel you to pick up your phone every few minutes to check for updates or compulsively respond to each and every alert, even if that means taking risks while you're driving, missing out on sleep at night, or prioritizing social media interaction over real-world relationships.
And that's real. That's real.
That is real.
For real. Like, comments, you know what I'm saying, especially when you put a post out and in your mind, like, and it be based on, I seen so-and-so post a post like this and their page was jumping. So I'm going to make a post like that too, but I'm going to go to sleep. And then you think you're going to go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, but you like, as soon as your phone make a noise or vibrate, like, oh, yes, it's jumping. You know what I'm saying? That's your damn mama calling you, telling me pay your phone bill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And it make you mad. Like, no, why are they not responding? Like, why is Facebook dead right now? Like, it would usually be jumping right now.
Brothers master the time to post and everything.
Exactly.
They
I posted the right post.
Technically,
it's
around
a whole.
this
It's
time,
people.
right at lunch.
It's kids out there that didn't developed and broke down a whole science to be successful at social media. Getting a certain amount of likes and all of that on every post. You know what I'm saying? It's people that got it down to a science. All right, keep reading.
Isolation.
Now jump down to depression and anxiety.
Bring it up a little bit, y'all. Depression and anxiety. Human beings need face-to-face contact to be mentally healthy. Nothing reduces stress and boosts your mood faster or more effectively than eye-to-eye contact with someone who cares about you. The more you prioritize social media interaction over in-person relationships, the more you're at risk for developing or exacerbating mood disorders such as anxiety and depression.
That's real right there. Because you got to think, like, it was a person that wrote another article. I don't know if I'm going to have it on here. But basically, it was a woman, and she was saying what they was doing to cut out. I think it was the same woman that wrote this article, matter of fact. And she was like, at the dinner table, they got it, it's a no phone rule. And that has helped them since they implemented that, because now, you know, the kids can actually see how their daddy feel instead of, you know, him being at the table like this. And I know some brothers might be being cut, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of us will be at the dinner table, you know what I'm saying, and all of that with our kids and wife, and just be consumed by the phone. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, it will lead to the depression and anxiety within yourself and people around you, because they're not able to get that love and affection that they would get if it wasn't for your phone, if it wasn't for the love and affection that you were seeking cyberly.
Right.
All right, go back to the article. Now read cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying. It's a thing. About 10% of teens report being bullied on social media, and many other users are subjected to offensive comments. Social media platforms such as Twitter can be hotspots for spreading hurtful rumors, lies, and abuse that can leave lasting emotional scars.
So, on social media, you see a lot of stuff play out, like betrayal and, you know what I'm saying, people that was friends for a long time, and then I know where they start beefing. And, you know,
On
people
social
get to
media.
tracking their pages, and they making these long-ass paragraphs. I
Right.
wasn't going to make this post so everybody want to know
Right.
what she really did was 2 years ago when
Damn.
she was in my house. You see what I'm saying? that be destroying, you know,
Right.
that be destroying a lot of people's lives, bro.
Right.
For real. But we gonna deal with a form of cyberbullying in particular. All right, let's get the other gang thing real quick, and just play that video. And if you was following Chief Keef and all that around 2011, 2012, then you already, you know where we going with this.
Bye.
Come on, where is it? Where is it? Local gangs recruit new members. Come on, man.
Well, let me get a scripture.
What happened? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right, go to Sirach chapter 19. Because this is what happens, and that's why you see all the cyberbullying. Hey, read verse, start at verse 6.
The book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19 and verse 6. He that can rule his tongue shall live without strife, and he that hateth babbling shall have less evil.
So this is what we need to strive for, is learn how to rule our tongue, right? So
Right.
we can have less evil. So it won't be murders and stuff, but read on.
Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse.
So what happens is cyberbullying, you tell secrets. The person you really didn't like, you was trying to be friends with to get all the information so you could put it all out on social media.
Right.
And the Bible says don't do that. But read on.
Whether it be to friend
Even
or
if it's your friend or what?
Or foe.
Or your enemy, read on.
Talk not of other men's lives.
It says talk not of other men's lives.
Man, mind your
But
business.
mind your business. But we see that a lot in our community. That's why it's beef everywhere just because social media.
Right.
People bad at that, minding
You
their
got
own
that?
business.
All right, let's play that. What the?
This guy, right.
Hello, everyone. I have something to ask you.
Where you at your
Hell,
name?
horse. Hey, come on now. We can't
This
hear it.
flat lip guy right here.
We can't
Wait,
hear
I'm
it.
bullying. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
cyberbullying. That's
cyberbullying right
cyberbullying.
there.
Well, you didn't post it on the
I
line.
ain't posted.
Hey, we can't hear it, y'all. What the hell?
Come on,
Come
now,
on,
dog.
man.
Come on.
Hey, IUIC Arkansas, we hiring IT. All right, if you talented, well, IT, you think you can run radio, media,
Right.
and all that, because it ain't that difficult.
Right.
Hey, just come on down to the middle of the map, all
Hey,
right?
and
Little
only-
Rock, Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? You'll fit right in.
Right, come on. The only reason they still over there
Is
because
the
we can't
sound
fire.
broke? The sound broke, huh?
Gotta be.
Sound
it's
broke,
literally
huh?
just playing.
Sound is bro.
Heads cut off.
Damn.
Sound broken.
Color that went out.
Damn.
We just wasting time, ain't we?
How y'all get rid
man.
of the color
Oh,
like that?
wow.
Well, let's get another
All
scripture.
right.
Social media as the
Oh,
new
there we go.
go-to for
Okay.
games.
Now you got to start over. Do
Hey,
us
every
with
time
it,
Jeremiah
start
get up here,
another
everything go,
ad.
what y'all got going, man?
There you go.
All right,
This
come on.
guy.
Another warning.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
No.
I have something to ask you.
What?
Will you add your name to join my queue?
For parents tonight. This time, the GBI tells us there are more than 1,600 active gangs in Georgia with members as young as 5 years old. And those gangs are using social media as a recruiting tool for teenagers. Hope Ford is looking into how posts online can turn into real-life violence.
Social media no doubt has its benefits. You can share videos, pictures, comments with your friends and family. But then there's a dark side to social media, which can be used to recruit members to violent gangs. The National Gang Center released a document citing social media as the new go-to for gangs. They represent their gang affiliation, taunt others, post threats, and organize and promote their gang activities. The document says social media escalates the potential for violence since it reaches such a large audience. This isn't unique to Georgia. The FBI has been working with Chicago police to crack down on social media and gangs, and an NBC station in Detroit reported a murder hit list was posted on Instagram earlier this year.
An investigation found of 10 people posted on one Instagram hit list, only 3 escaped violent attacks.
Hey,
Desmond Patton,
so
the
now look,
Columbia.
we ain't got much time. We cut it short, but if y'all was paying attention, it said gangs using social media to kill.
Wow.
So let's get an example. Let's get that article. JoJo World.
Oh. What is it?
Now you gonna see. You gonna see. That's why I said if you know, you know.
Right. Oh, I see.
Let's see how this young man. Now this popped off. You know what I'm saying? What you see today, it is spread all over the damn world. You know what I'm saying? But read that. Start at to but after. Scroll down to the paragraph that start with but after.
But after Lil JoJo was fatally shot.
Lil JoJo was a GD rapper in Chicago, Illinois.
Right.
All right, read.
But after Lil JoJo was fatally shot Tuesday night while visiting to his old Inglewood neighborhood, police were looking into whether a war of words in the Chicago hip-hop community was somehow linked to his slaying. Police were also investigating whether gang rivalries played a role in Coleman's death.
Come on.
Across social media.
Across what?
Social media.
Read.
Recent tension was evident between Coleman and other rappers, including an associate of a rising star in Chicago's hip-hop scene. On Twitter and in a series of rap videos on YouTube, the two sides are shown dissing one another. Coleman was riding on a bicycle when he was shot at about 7:30 p.m. Tuesday near 69th Street and Princeton Avenue, not far from where he grew up and still recorded most of his music. Police said the gunman opened fire from a passing tan or gray car. Just 4 hours before his death.
4 hours before he got shot up, what'd he do?
Coleman had posted a tweet that appeared to identify his location. I'm on 69. I'm out here. It read.
That's how his killers knew where he was at.
Right.
They used
There you go.
They used his damn Twitter. Hey, go ahead, keep playing.
Not long after Coleman was killed, the rising star, now with Interscope Records, appeared to taunt him in a tweet that read,
They talking about Chief Keef.
"It's sad, cuz JoJo wanted to be just like us, LMAO." Internet slang for laughing my ass off.
Cyberbullying right there. They taunting the man deaf. Yeah, he dropped his address, dummy. You know what I'm saying? He got shot up. So that's just an example right there how gangs use social media to kill. So social media has opened the door for people to find out where you at so they can slide on you and take your life.
So you mean tell me Esau can find you if you try to do something stupid?
Oh, yeah. That's how a lot of them getting caught, too.
Right.
Because they, you know, as soon as they kill
got the
somebody,
gun,
they get on
like
social
the incident that happened.
We that nigga K,
What's
You
the
know what
incident that
I'm
happened a couple
saying?
years back with the Little Rock dudes was shooting that shot the police
Power
and they had their
nightclub?
guns and stuff?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Little Rock dudes shot the police officer. They were sitting down. Oh,
Hey,
shit, we're gonna
we'll
have to
be
find
right
that.
back on Let's Talk Truth
Damn.
Radio, all right? Don't go nowhere. We got to take a break.
All praises.
Who you pointing at?
Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. I will be fulfilling every prophecy. Esau gotta pay for his atrocities, murdering and killing all the kings of my families. God got my back, ain't no stopping me. We the judges of the earth, you a wannabe. Repented of my sins, now it's God in me. They gon' see the beams in my eyes, no hypocrisy. For all these damn years, I was your slave. You don't get no credit, but you gotta pay. Wanna bump your lips? I'ma cut them out. I'll put them in your hands, I make you watch your mouth. This is what you get for disintegrate. When disintegrate with your head, you disintegrate. Wicked Babylon, make disintegrate. Christ invaded V4, miss a piece of cake. Piece of cake mean the taste of vengeance is sweet. You gon' be bitter and trying to be friends for peace. After I served you when you told me how to cook your meat. Next is a mouthful of blood from the raw beef. Castrate him, do him the same thing he did to me. I'm making you knock like when you lose your keys. What's your name, boy? Oh, you ain't trying to speak? Grip my rudder eye and then waste it away. See, the side he saw reminds him where he used to be. A carcass mountain made from his family tree. He trying to make me fall in sin with all that smooth talk. The only time I backslide is when I moonwalk.
All praise to the Most High. We back, y'all.
That right.
Yes, we are.
Let's
Talk
truth. All right, you good? All praise to the
He's
Most
on
High.
now.
So look, let's go back to that
Hey,
article
social media
about
got 'em, man.
social media and mental health. So we left off with the cyberbullying.
The Tribune.
You know, it's usually it's actually an instrument used to kill people nowadays. All right, now deal with self-absorption.
Self-absorption. Sharing endless selfies and all your innermost thoughts on social media can create an unhealthy self-centeredness and distance you from real-life connections.
So that was the last one and the shortest one out of all of them, but that is the biggest one right there.
Right.
Self-absorption. Basically getting caught up in yourself. All right. Now, what are you doing? What are you just drop
Scrolling.
He said, keep going. Keep going.
That.
Well, scrolling.
Drop that and go to the next article now, medium.com. So we dealing with self-absorption. Go to medium.com. I read that.
Repeatedly checking your social media is a narrow road to short-term euphoria.
So we finna delve into some big words, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
that they gonna pull
What is that?
to explain, why we become addicted to social media. All right, it's primarily the self-absorption aspect of it. All right, jump down to where it says valuable time. Scroll down. No, I'm sorry. Start at the top. I meant to read two valuable time. Start at the top. Read that.
When you get a social media notification, your brain sends a chemical messenger called dopamine along a reward pathway, which makes you feel good.
So now Deacon Yawasam, he done brought this up multiple times. All right, we get addicted to social media because literally the notifications and stuff that we see, they cause a chemical to explode. I did one of your sound effects.
Right.
To explode in your brain to make you feel good. All right, watch this. Read.
Just like with food, exercise, love, sex, gambling, drugs, dopamine is also tied with social media.
So that same satisfaction that you get, she saw that it was good for food in Genesis 3.
Right.
The lust of the flesh.
Right.
The same satisfaction you get from eating some good garbage food, you know what I'm saying, like sweets. The same rush you get from exercise. Yeah, I'm strong. The sex when you and gambling, like, yeah, jackpot. And drugs, like,
Give me a 5 on it.
yeah, my mind. The same satisfaction from all of that is the same chemical tied to the satisfaction you get from social media.
Right.
So it's in the same boat as drugs. You know what I'm saying? And different activity that gives you a rush. You gotta think, like, when people be like, man, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? It literally is dopamine. All right, but read on. Yeah.
Notifications on social media are usually random. And as a result of this surprising factor, getting addicted to those colorful pop-ups is now easier than ever. Whenever I check my Instagram and I see those red pop-ups, I feel a kind of thrill. And this makes me crave checking my notifications for the millionth time.
Basically, it'll be that one time to where, you wouldn't expecting, 48 likes and 15 comments or whatever. You like, oh, dang, I'm tight. So it causes you to repeatedly check to get that same feeling back. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way with sex and drugs. Like, that's why people go back to, you know what I'm saying? It's to get that same feeling that they got the first time.
It's dope.
They chasing it. It's dope. But you never get it. You know what I'm saying? You never get it. But go ahead.
It's funny how it's always just a like or a comment from someone you would never, ever meet that keeps stealing away your valuable time.
That keeps what?
Stealing away your valuable time.
That's heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? You can it can start with little 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Right.
And then a whole
Oh,
hour then
hour.
flew by.
Man.
Gone.
And you know what I'm saying? You would sit up there and have excuses as to why you didn't have time to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing that, you know, you spend an hour, 2 hours on social media during that day. I scroll down to checking social media. It should say it should be a big C.
But yeah, that's crazy though. Like what you were saying, like it's like a drug, you know. So you can't get that feeling back. So it's like a, you know, smoking weed. You know, eventually if you can't get high no more, it's a gateway drug to this. So on social media, what it's gonna do is that's why you got these people clout chasing, doing different things to continue with those likes and stuff.
Like that's heavy, bro. Because you gotta think, like that's what keep the drug game alive.
Right.
With it, you got
Something
people
new on
like
the
me,
streets.
like, you know what I'm saying? I seen crackheads and stuff growing. I had close people that I was close to turn to crackheads. So I know I would never do that. But, you know what I'm saying? It got to a point where in order to really get high from smoking weed, I had to spend at least $50 on
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? I had to at least 4, 5 blunts
Right.
to get high.
Right.
And that's what keep the drug game going. You know what I'm saying? Eventually people, they get larger and larger quantities in their pursuit of getting high like they did the first time.
Right.
All right, go back, checking.
Checking your social media status repeatedly to see if people care about your life or how you feel is a narrow road to short-term euphoria, but long-term depression and anxiety.
So there's another scientific word that used dopamine, and now it's using euphoria. So it says it's a narrow road to short-term euphoria, but long-term depression and anxiety. That's what the other article said. That's what the other article said, right? Read on.
It's fine if you aren't influential and popular at your age or stage in life. Your inner circle and what matters to them should be where your repeated craving is targeted. This is where I keep making grave mistakes. I leave the people that should be cared about to chase notifications and beeps from people I have never met before. I chain my focus on the magnitude and number of people that seem to care.
I chain my focus on getting more followers, more likes, more shares from people I don't even know, people that I buy. You know, people buy followers and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Then be present enough with people whose care has real value.
Meanwhile, you got family around you. You got real friends in real life that ain't getting no attention because all the time that you devoting to building your profile.
Right.
Read on.
Constantly checking your social media notifications would only keep you craving chunks of happiness.
Right, the chunks, them spurts, when you do get a lot of notifications and a lot of attention on social media, it'll leave you craving that, Reed.
Instead of enjoying breaths of it.
Instead of having that discipline of where, oh, okay, wow, okay, cool. And then you go about your everyday life. It's a convenience thing.
Right.
Read on.
It keeps you craving the quantity of
It
happiness.
keeps you craving a large amount, you know what I'm saying? The more people and the more likes and the more ads and you know what I'm saying? It keeps you craving.
It's dope.
It keeps you craving that instead of what?
Instead of enjoying the quality of your happiness.
Instead of true happiness, people that you can have face to face to build you up and to be creative with and to, you know what I'm saying? So now you can drop that now. Let's get the definition. Well, let's get the meaning of dopamine. This is the chemical associated with social media that's in your brain. This is the chemical that releases in your brain. All right, what is dopamine? Let's read that.
What is dopamine? Dopamine is a type of neurotransmitter. Your body makes it, and your nervous system uses it to send messages between nerve cells. That's why it's sometimes called a chemical messenger. Dopamine plays a role in how we feel pleasure.
How we feel what?
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Pleasure. Read.
It's a big part of our unique human ability to think and plan. It helps us strive, focus, and find things interesting.
So this is the craftiness of saying, he know this.
Hey.
He know we got this chemical in our brain. Because, you know what I'm saying? That it's how we feel pleasure. It's you know, certain things that push our buttons to make us feel the good buttons. Because, you know, it turns us on exactly. He know where to keep our eyes glued to a screen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He know where to grasp our full attention for. Because you know how we be trying to come up with titles and have the videos a certain amount of time to where people actually watch the whole thing.
Right.
That's a science that, you know what I'm saying, the white man has established.
Mastered.
To keep us attached to these social media networks.
Right.
Read on.
Your body spreads it along 4 major pathways in the brain. Like most other systems in the body, you don't notice it or maybe even know about it until there's a problem.
You don't notice it until it starts to interrupt your everyday life. And it's like, why am I steady wasting all the damn time on this? I don't even like these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts.
Scroll down to drug misuses. So this is dopamine. Remember, it said that just like how it is with drugs, it's the same way with social media.
Right.
Watch this. Scroll. There you go. Drug misuse and addiction.
Drug misuse and addiction.
Uh-huh.
Drugs such as cocaine can cause a big, fast increase of dopamine in your brain. That satisfies your natural reward system in a big way.
Reward system. It's the same thing the other article.
Right.
I did it again.
The co-articles.
Article. The other article. Yes, that's what the other article said. A reward system. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you light something up and you get high. It's like, yes, the life is paying off for something. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with social media. Me buying this outfit is paying off. I'm getting people like it.
Right.
It produces that chemical. Go ahead.
But repeated drug use also raises the threshold for this kind of pleasure.
But once you keep going back to that drug, you start to see, no, I need more. This isn't enough. This doesn't satisfy me. Same thing with social media. Then you got to think, when people first made Instagram, 10 likes was a lot.
Man.
Now you got people, if they only get 1K, they ready to go off themselves. Like,
That's crazy.
I'm irrelevant now. What's happening?
That's crazy.
That's
changed
it's
my
the
lips for
same
this.
thing. Yes. Right. I got butt shots. For this.
Everything.
Right.
Go ahead.
This means you need to take more to get the same high.
That's why people create every new social media outlet. I want to be the first one to get a lot of followers on this and that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Meanwhile, drugs make your body less able to produce dopamine naturally. This leads to emotional lows when you're sober.
So it ultimately, that's how it leads to anxiety and depression.
Damn.
Because it breaks down that chemical. Now, when it's, the natural use of it to make you happy at natural things in the world, it desensitizes that. So things that would normally make you happy because you didn't warp yourself into social media, now it's nothing that satisfies you in the world. Now you're just depressed and it's F the world, F everything. I couldn't get 100 likes, so nothing is important. Nothing matters. That's what drugs do. That's why you crackheads throw their whole life away, their relationships, their family, everything.
Right.
They say, the hell, I don't care about none of this satisfies me because I'm not able to get my high no more. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's social media. All right, now let's get euphoria now. Let's get the meaning of euphoria. This is the other scientific word associated with the effects of social media in your brain. All right, read that.
Euphoria, a feeling or state of intense excitement and happiness.
All right, so that's what euphoria is. You know what I'm saying? So remember the dude said it's short-term euphoria, but it leads to long-term anxiety and depression. You know what I'm saying? Because it wears off.
Right.
All right. So now from there, let's get the article about social networks may be used to control your mind. So now, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, we just made all the points about what these things scientifically are proven to do to your brain, how it affects you. It's all a plight in a scheme to control you. Understand that. For you people, you conspiracy theories and conspiracy theorists,
Right.
and all that out there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep like you trying to make it seem. It's just basically the white man trying to keep us in captivity.
Right.
But he has a power. He want to control every damn thing in the world.
Right.
And he used social media as a pivot to do so. All right. Start at the beginning.
social networking sites may be controlling your mind. Here's how to take charge. How can you live the life you want to, avoiding the distractions and manipulations of others? To do so, you need to know how you work. Know thyself, the ancients urged.
Right, like Paul said, know ye not your own selves?
Huh.
Read.
Sadly, we are often bad at this.
Hey, brothers and sisters always fail to examine themselves, don't it?
They do.
Interesting. The white man knows this. Read.
But by contrast, others know us increasingly well.
Who is the others
Right.
that know us increasingly well?
I wonder.
Read.
Our intelligence, sexual orientation, and much more can be computed from our Facebook likes.
Wow. So you telling me that you know they hire people to keep up with your profile
Right.
and what you like and what you comment on to develop them algorithms and all of that
Right.
to know what ads to put on your news feed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you'll search up something on
Amazon.
like Amazon,
Right.
it'll pop up on Facebook or
Right.
something like that.
Yep.
They study us
Yeah.
well.
Satan
Trace
know you
everything.
better than you.
Right.
I heard a wise man say that before.
Right.
Read on.
Machines, using data from our digital footprint, are better judges of our personality than other friends and family.
Wow.
Soon, artificial intelligence.
Or AKA the spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yep.
Read.
Yep. Artificial intelligence, using our social network data, will know even more. The 21st century challenge will be how to live when others know us better than we know ourselves. But how free are we today?
Come on.
Bring it down a little, please. There are industries dedicated to capturing and selling our attention, and the best bait is social networking.
So what's the bait they use to pull you in to be able to examine your life to know you better than you do? Social media, social networks. Read.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter have drawn us closer round the campfire of our shared humanity. Yet, they come with costs, both personal and political.
Right. That's how it always is with the devil. You know what I'm saying? Everything come with a cost.
And then they look at your social.
You can be blessed. You can have this. What's that one movie when the dude was making the wishes and all that for the was it Bewitched or
Bedazzled, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you can have whatever your heart desires, but all you gotta do is this.
Right.
All you gotta do is that.
Right.
It always come with a cost.
Did.
Why humanity can't gather together and be happy unless, you know what I'm saying, they gotta sacrifice their damn brain and their soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what else happens too
devil.
though? Like
What?
it say it come with a cost. You post stuff on social media, now you can't get a job.
Right.
You can't even get a bank account.
Right.
Damn.
Exactly.
That's how it be.
You ever got rejected for something? You had all the criteria
Right.
to get accepted. You had the experience.
Soon as
You
they
know what I'm
search
saying?
Facebook.
You had all the proper credentials, and for some reason, well, you know, it's
You're
just
just
to
not the
know.
type we're looking.
It's just to know.
Right.
They've been examining your damn Facebook page.
Right.
All right, go
Uh-oh.
back. Go back. Where we at?
Users must decide if the benefits of these sites outweigh their costs. This decision should be freely made.
Okay.
But can it be if social networking sites are potentially addictive?
What's that word again?
Addictive.
If social media is dope, read.
Right. The
Right.
decision should also be informed. But can it be if we don't know what is happening behind the curtain?
You never will know. But read on.
Sean Parker,
Now
the
scroll down. Scroll down to. Wait. Human need. Oh yeah, I want to read that. I'm sorry. Scroll back up a little bit. Watch this, Sean Parker. Watch this. This is some evil stuff right here, y'all. Pay attention.
Sean Parker, the first president of Facebook, recently discussed the thought process that went into building this social network. He described it as being
Stop. Now this is one of the creators himself
right.
of Facebook telling you not, because you know people always got the Facebook is just for the
What you make of
good
it?
stuff, for the promotion and
Right.
for
Talk to family, boy.
But they had a whole thought process. They knew what the goal of what they wanted humanity to do, and it wasn't for what you're trying to justify it for.
Right.
Watch this. Read on.
all about how do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible.
It's how we want to be able to control people.
as much as possible.
Read on.
To do this, the user had to be given
what?
A little dopamine hit every once in a while because someone liked or commented on a photo or a post. And that's going to get you to contribute
You know what that,
more.
That know what that,
Right.
You know what that lets us know?
What?
Sometimes when we don't get as many likes or comments on certain posts, it's not because, you know what I'm saying, it's less quality or didn't as much people see it. It's that they made it that way.
Right.
They censored it. They kept people from seeing it to get you to, you know what I'm saying?
Post
Every
more.
once in a while, you come back to get that
That's
feeling.
like- just
You gotta
like
think,
more.
bro. I'm sorry, I ain't mean
No,
to-
no, you good.
But it was a class. The class I did the other day about social media.
Right.
I feel like they censored that, bro.
Oh,
Because
for
there
sure.
was other classes that had got thousands more views, but they had hundreds or less comments, likes, and shares. How the hell this class got 500 comments, 500 shares, 500 likes? Another one got 300, 300, but got thousands of more views. They didn't. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
They had a control over that.
Yeah, that's what
It's
they do with
kinda
our
like-
YouTube
Scroll
videos.
it down.
Right.
And
on
then
YouTube,
it get
they
you to
chop
go
off
harder.
everything.
Like, okay, well, I gotta come with some more and some more. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, it didn't work, so let me go harder. Yep.
Go ahead.
Parker continued, it's exactly the kind of thing that a hacker like myself would come up with because you're exploiting a vulnerability in human psychology. The inventors, creators, it's me. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Understood this consciously.
They did what?
Understood this consciously.
And what?
And we did it anyway.
Because we're the devil and we want to control you.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Get Psalm 64 real quick. Let's see what the Bible say about these folks. Psalm 64 verse 6. I know y'all think we up here tripping and we just talking, but watch what
Right.
God say. Your
book-
your favorite people that created your favorite stuff, they all had a demonic agenda behind it to control you. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
That they may do what?
Shoot in secret at the perfect.
That's why you'll never know what's going on behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? It's secret plots. You know what I'm saying? At the perfect, which is us. We are who they ultimately desire to be because we're God's chosen people. Jump down to verse 6.
Verse 6. They search out iniquities.
They do what?
They search out iniquities.
Like your desire to be vain. You know what I'm saying? That lust that you have of that self-absorption. And you know what I'm saying? They search that out. What is it that, you know, black people want to be known for, recognized for? Oh, we're going to give them the perfect platform to do that. But it's going to come with cost. Read on.
They accomplish a diligent search.
A diligent examination. Read.
Both the inward thought of every one of them.
Every one of them, from Sean Fraser, was that his name? To Mark
some-
Zuckerberg.
to Zuckerberg.
To, what's MySpace Tom. You know what I'm saying? To all of them. Read on.
And the heart is deep.
Every last, read that part again.
I'm sorry. Both the inward thought of every one of them.
The inward thought of every last one of them white folks is what?
And the heart is deep.
Is deep. It's deep. They knew they knew all the effects that it would have. Basically, we are going to accomplish mind control across the entire earth by creating this. And hey, let's do it.
Right. So that's real
We're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Witchcraft.
Let's do it. Yeah. All right. Let's go back now to the article. All right. Human needs create vulnerability. You know.
Human needs create human vulnerabilities.
Right.
So what are these vulnerabilities? Humans have a fundamental need to belong and a fundamental desire for social status. As a result, our brains treat information about ourselves like a reward. When our behavior is rewarded with things such as food or money, our brain's valuation system activates.
Right. You know how, when you got that good report card and when you was
Right.
going home, you knew you know, there's dopamine.
It is.
The natural kind, though. You know what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying? Read on.
Much of this system is also activated when we encounter self-relevant information. Such information is hence given great weight. That's why if someone says your name, even across a noisy room, it automatically pops into your consciousness.
Right. Somebody want me. Who that was? You know people that be doing that when ain't nobody said they damn name.
Hey,
They
for
show
sure.
you we crave that. Go ahead.
Information relating to our reputation and social rank is particularly important. We are wired to be sensitive to this. We understand social dominance at only 15 months of age.
Wow.
Social networking sites grab us because they involve self-relevant information and bear on our social status and reputation. The greater your need to belong and be popular, and the stronger your brain's reward centers respond to your reputation being enhanced, the more irresistible is the site's siren song.
Scroll down.
Is social media addictive? Gambling is addictive because you don't know how many bets you will have to make before you win. B.F. Skinner uncovered this in his Harvard Pigeon Lab in the late 1950s.
So gambling is addictive because you never know. Like it could be this one, but this machine, like people win, so it might be the next one.
Right.
Oh, but darn it! It might be the next one. Oh, darn it! It's gonna have to. Somebody's gotta win. So I'm gonna do it till I win because I can, and it's gonna. I'm
Or
gonna.
until I run out of money.
Yeah.
Bipolar.
Oh. If pigeons were given food every time they
Hey, who seen the episode of Twilight Zone when they
Your wife saw it.
Right. Basically, this dude, he blew everything he had in the casino. He was one of them. He was hard on his wife. He was like, I ain't doing that. And then somebody, basically, they put their money into the slot, and they was drunk. They was like, man, I'm tired of working on this machine or whatever, man. You just go ahead and take a crack at it.
Right.
And his wife was able to convince him, like, you ain't even coming out of your pocket. Like, just do it. And he did it, and he won. He was the one that abstained from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing that or whatever. It's the same thing, people, over the years, they'll be like, man, I ain't making no social media. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And then, and then they'll hit the slot, you know what I'm saying, and they'll win. And then that same brother ended up, his whole life savings, everything, gave it up in that casino.
Right.
After he won 10 bands, split the whole 10 bands back into the machine and everything he had in the bank. And eventually the damn slot machine in the spirit, hunted him and came into his room and chased him out the window. He fell out the window and died.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the
Twilight
I think you told us this before.
So it's the same way. Yeah, I did. It's the same way with social media. You eventually you get pulled into it, and then you just full-fledged.
Right.
There's no looking back. Point of no return. Go ahead.
If pigeons were given food every time they pecked a button, they pecked a lot. If they were only sometimes given food when they pecked a button, they not only pecked much more, but did so in a frantic, compulsive manner.
Let's scroll down. Go ahead.
It could be argued that...
Scroll down to nevertheless. Nevertheless. Yes, sir.
Nevertheless, excessive social network use has been convincingly argued to lead to symptoms associated with addiction.
Dopamine. Go ahead.
This includes becoming preoccupied with these sites, using them to modify your mood, needing to use them more and more to get the same effects, and suffering withdrawal effects when use is ceased. That often cause you to start using again.
Exactly. I'm taking a break from Facebook. You take a break from it for a month. Then when you start back using it, you using it way more than you was in the first place. Because you playing catch up now.
Shing!
Same thing, right? Go ahead.
The best estimate is that around 5% of adolescent users have significant levels of addiction-like symptoms.
So we got social media crack addicts amongst 12 and 13-year-olds. All right, so that's what we're going to get into in part 2, what it's doing to the youth.
Wow.
All right, but you can drop that now. Now let's go to the definition of clout. The definition of clout. We're going to get into this real quick before we go to break.
Clout.
Watch this.
Power, fame, money, influence, style, etc.
A lot of people watching and listening, you are familiar with this term, right? Clout. Oh, he just doing that for clout. And she just doing that for clout. Clout is slang term. It's raggedy Jake term for power, fame, money, influence, etc., right? Let's see who is the supplier of clout. Let's get that in Luke chapter 4 in verse 6. So believe it or not, this is a very powerful thing. You got people doing everything under the sun for clout. Satan knows that clout is the ultimate, like, you know what I'm saying, instrument of temptation. How do we know that? Because he used it against the Son of God.
Right.
He offered Christ clout.
Right.
What? Read what you got.
The book of Luke, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Come on.
And the devil said unto him.
And the who?
The devil said unto him.
Read.
All this power will I give thee.
All this what?
All this power will I give thee.
All this clout
Cloudy.
will I give you, Christ. Read.
And the glory of them.
Uh-huh.
For that is delivered unto me. And to whomsoever I will, I give it.
I am the source of clout. I give the clout to people in this world. Me, the devil, yes. I'm the clout giver. Read on.
If thou therefore wilt worship me, all shall be thine.
All you got to do is worship me. All you got to do is give me your soul. And I give you all the clout that you desire.
Right.
So that show you a lot of the people that stuff be doing on the internet for clout, which we're going to go to after this very short break, is showing you that they just falling into the hands of Satan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But let's go to break, and we'll be right back with Let's Talk Truth. Don't go nowhere.
Bring it out.
Have lower rain chances here as this may rob us of the moisture here, but then as it continues to meander, it'll send us some areas of that Gulf moisture into our area, keeping us with rain chances. So a 50% chance Saturday, 40% chance Sunday and Monday, then a 30% chance, a lower rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah, I never back no retreat. Nah, always surviving the heat. Yeah, you shoot me down in the street. Hold up, I came with many, we deep. Yeah, 144 deep. Man, I done came with a flick. Got all my brothers with me. Yeah, I know you smelling defeat. I know you smelling defeat. You gon' be kissing my feet. Yeah, all of my brothers gon' eat. All of my brothers elite. Yeah, I be facing the east. Wisdom and knowledge increase. Yeah, you got a minute and seconds. God is releasing the beast.
So look, y'all, all praise to the Most High. We back.
back.
That quick? Yes.
Quick.
Yes. Believe it or not. All right, so, but anyway. So we just read that the devil is the supplier of clout.
Right.
Meaning what? You would have to do things that pleases the devil in order to get clout. In terms of social media, that would be followers, likes, shares, popularity, going viral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do some satanic stuff. So let's get some examples of stuff that people do for clout. Let's get that first joint with the what they was doing in the store. People do anything for clout, man.
Is he dead now?
Oh no, he might be. Ain't no telling. What? Play that. Uh-oh.
Check.
IT. IT. Where is it gonna make brothers go? ITK, man. For real. Come on, man.
Hey, can I get a scripture while we watching this?
Yes, sir. Please.
Hey, go to
make it
1
quick.
Corinthians 15:33.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15.
And that's what all this is about.
Right.
The clout and
In
all
verse
that.
33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Evil communications corrupt good manners. That's why we said Satan what?
He's the supplier of
He's the
clout.
supplier. This is Satan right here all
exactly.
day. That evil
Cloudy
communication.
That's heavy right there. That's the scripture that explains it all. For real. What? Play that.
Mama, that's how we come. We spreading that shit, the coronavirus. We
Wait a
spreading
minute,
that
that's my
shit.
favorite drink, bro.
My mama, big ass coronavirus. Open everything up. We spreading that shit. My mama. My slime roll crazy on Ed.
So, just to make a damn viral post to get attention and all that, they in the store filming the brother post supposedly got COVID-19 and putting his mouth on random stuff in the store. Now that's lame as hell.
That's lame.
That's whack. It's really
whack.
Stupid as hell.
Stupid.
Like you
Clout.
selling your soul. Like you would degrade yourself, your integrity that much for some likes and attention on social media.
Right.
But that's what we have come to. We would do anything for clout. Let's get that video, but I think it's 5 minutes.
And we
of
know
what
Esau
people
watching
out here
that.
doing for clout. let's get that. This is what social media has come to. And it's all about self-absorption. People wanting to get all that attention, so they'll do anything for it. They'll do anything to go viral. Y'all got that? It's the last one I seen.
Knowing Esau watching them.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this. This was just last summer.
Look at all you dead niggas. Wake up! You can't. I forgot. Fuck Mariette, she dead. Fuck Mariette, she dead. And her ass got hit in her head. Who else out here? Oh, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Who you? Daisy Davis, fuck her ass, she dead. Fuck her ass, she dead. Fuck her husband, I got hit in his head.
Yo, that's her husband?
Yeah, come wake up, bro. Wake up. Wake up. You can't because you dead.
Yo, bro, shit.
Fuck your homie, you dead. Hey, fuck your homie, you dead. Fuck your homie, you dead.
Oh my god! Yo, y'all wildin'! Yo, bro, oh my, yo, bro, this nigga wildin', bro, oh.
Hey, but nah. What's up?
Damn. Y'all, bro.
Alright, man, I'm finna do it. Put his ass back in the dryer.
Come on now, dog.
Back in the drive.
Let it up and lick it, lick it. Oh, you foul. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Oh, you're a hoe.
This.
Girl.
My best. Want some?
Bitch, put that shit back. Let's go.
What?
Come on. Felony incoming, bitch.
Old dummies too.
Last week, time is better.
I'm gonna stick the fuck out of you, Chris.
Checking all my.
You had a
felony.
That's a felony. You had a
What you doing, bro? What you doing, bro? Salo pues. Kiss alguien en la. Oh.
He pretty precious. Look at himself. Look at him.
Man, he ain't even so you ain't even gonna see the marks on that.
He's super dumb.
Desire for clout make you fearless. Like you wouldn't be scared to get caught.
Like the cameras ain't up there.
And to record it and post it, that's a felony, bro.
But one more ride at the rodeo with you doesn't bother me, cowboy. What bothers me is I spent a whole year and a half away from all my fans, away from my millions, and nobody cared to take 1 second to check on me. Nobody will spit on the Greaves name any longer. But Big T, whew, I'm about to spit on Big T's legacy like it's nothing.
Wow.
Officer, why you put this video on here, man?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, but now look, hey, that show you, bro. Like
They
just
gotta die. That's what they show you.
Just imagine, like somebody that's about their life, like with a loved one that has somebody at the graveyard, like pulling up while you dancing on people's grave and all that
Right.
for to go viral for some clout.
Right.
And that young brother could have lost his damn life if
yeah.
a wrong person pulled up
Right.
to visit their deceased family member. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. People, hey, you know that's a felony, right? Yeah, fuck it, we're going viral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, and then he recording it, talking about that.
I'm sorry.
The
But
person
anyway.
is recording it, talking about that's a felony. Like you ain't, that's not your friend anymore after that.
Right.
We're not
Right.
friends. I don't
Exactly.
care about you.
Exactly. That show you that person don't give a damn about you, bro.
Right.
And you know this felony, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Do it for
okay.
the vibe. Do it for the vibe.
Man,
Shit
hell,
like
you
that.
ain't my friend. I'll be like, bro, hell no, we ain't doing that. That ain't worth it. We cool in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta oppress. We ain't gotta get millions of views doing this stupidity to possibly get us thrown in jail and get someone on our criminal record for the rest of our life. But that's the levels that people will go for clout. That's how you know Satan is the ultimate clout giver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had other stuff we wanted to get
You got
into.
a scripture real quick?
Well, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Luke 7 and 31. Real quick, because you had, y'all seen that grown ass man. Yeah.
He looks
You know what I'm
stupid.
saying? The other dude, you know, these people with beards, so you see these people that's, you know, the younger people supposed to look up to and be like, hey, that's a righteous example or a good example. So anyway, read that.
The book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 31. And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation?
See, the men of this generation, you know what I'm saying? God asked, he asked him, what should we liken the men of this generation? Read.
And to what are they like?
Read.
They are like unto children sitting in the marketplace.
That's some childish
In the
stuff.
marketplace.
In the marketplace. In the store where
In
you
the
see
damn
these
store.
videos, that's some childish stuff to take the top off a tea bottle and then spit in it. You spitting on ice cream, bro. You spitting on stuff that people got to pay for. That's crazy. But God said these people of the generation are like little kids. Is that it? Keep reading.
And calling one to another and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
Mm-hmm.
We have mourned to you, and ye have not wept.
Hey, that's them
That's
trying
going to the
to
clout.
continue to get right.
That's a
trying
clout.
to, oh damn, they ain't do it. What else I gotta
Right.
do?
Got to do
Exactly.
more.
The hell?
That's heavy right there. Hey, all praise to the Most High. Hey, today was funny, man. Part 2 gonna be way better. Hey,
Yeah.
all praise to the
Can we
Most High.
can we find a judgment on those people? Part 2.
Man,
Right.
Man, they need to have the judgment.
need all content on
Right.
idiots.
Right. But look, so let's get the poll up, all right? So today's poll for Let's Talk, did we talk truth or no? We have 2 options to select, all right? Option 1, there's nothing wrong with social media. It's just a few bad apples. Or everyone needs to exercise discipline and cut down social media use because it's being used to control us. So, all right, let me get that real quick in some Rock 19 and 5. So basically, the things that's pleasing to you that releases that dopamine chemical, that euphoria within you, is used against you so they can learn everything about you, so they can learn more about you than you. That's what they knew when they created this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is the ultimate goal of it. It's for Satan to take control of your whole body structure. You know what I'm saying? But read that, man.
The book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19 and verse 5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. But he that resisteth pleasures.
He that resisted pleasure, I know it's pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? To check your page and people liking and commenting and hearts and you know what I'm saying? It's pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got to learn how to start resisting those pleasures to actually carry out everyday activities in our life.
Right.
Because we get so caught up in this pleasure that we hindering ourselves from growth in actual human society.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He that resisted pleasures, read.
Crowneth his life.
That's how you crown your life. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really succeed in life. Matter of fact, we're going to use that as the proverb of the day. All right, we got out of Ecclesiasticus. You know what I'm saying? But that's really the gem from this. We really got to resist the pleasure of social media because if we get caught up in it, you're going to become addicted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just like how crack addicts, how they lose their damn life, you know what I'm saying, to the crack high, That's people going over the top in their social media the same way.
Let me get a quick scripture. Sirach 33 and verse 29. Because we started off, right? We asked, is it good or bad? But in the good things and the bad things. Watch what the Bible says.
The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33 and verse 29. But be not excessive toward any, and without discretion do nothing.
Right, it says be not excessive towards any. Right. A lot of times people be excessive towards it.
Right.
It's a good thing if you take your time with it, if you don't use it all the time, and you use it for watching videos like this,
Right.
something that can lift you, something that can make you right. But other people be excessive towards it. The Bible says be not excessive towards that. Read it again.
It says, be not excessive toward any, and without discretion do nothing.
And without discretion do nothing. So the Bible is heavy. It's telling you how to avoid being addicted to it by doing something in moderation.
Or end up getting cyberbullied.
Right. So
That's
you
how-
won't get cyberbullied.
That's how you'll be able to enjoy it, like the brother said on the one article, in breaths. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Here and there.
Right.
Mhm.
So it will remain, it will have a sense of profitability, you know what I'm saying, if you use it with discipline. If you use it excessively, it's just going to be that tool used for Satan to control you and hold you back in life or ruin your life. All right, so we got to take a quick break, y'all. Hey, we not saying that to do away with social media. Hell, we on social media right now.
Right.
That's what you see beside our name, IUIC Arkansas, Facebook and YouTube.
Bible,
you know what I'm saying?
Bible.
But it's to promote the word of God.
Right. Use discretion, man. Don't be putting all your business out there, all that dumb stuff.
We're going to tell you to get off of this once this over and go read the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, don't go nowhere, man. This is Let's Talk Truth. It ain't over.
Y ahorra $1.
And we back.
Hey, y'all thought y'all was finna hear a new hit song by IUIC Arkansas, but no. All praise to the Most High. Yeah.
Hey, they had that,
I didn't realize what was
what's
happening.
it called? The dope. Was it
Dopamine,
Yeah, they had that little beat vibing in their head. Yeah, went away.
Right.
Now it's gone.
Right, exactly. All praise to the Most High.
I'm depressed.
All right, so Lord's willing, man, y'all casted y'all votes on the poll. Let me read the poll again. Get your last minute vote in if you're listening. All right.
Right now.
Like right now. There's nothing wrong with social media. I mean, it's just a few bad apples. All right? And some people just take it overboard, but it's okay. Or everyone needs to exercise discipline and cut down social media use because it's being used to control us. Let's talk truth, y'all. What y'all got? What the people have said?
All right. On the poll, did we talk truth or no? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a few bad apples. 0 votes, 0%. Everyone needs to exercise discipline and cut down social media use because it's being used to control us. We got 11 votes. That's 100%. We are talking truth up in
All
here.
praise. Our audience got sense. All praises to the Most High. Yes, that trailer. Damn, I ain't even sent it to the IT. They probably.
That's round 2.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, all praises.
Look at that typing on there.
Go to the Real Underground Radio. Oh, what happened?
Oh, somebody just reneged. You see?
Huh?
Oh, look. Oh.
Oh,
man.
We got one out there, guys. Okay, that's what I thought.
What happened?
They switched to the other vote and then they
We
switched it
didn't
back.
stream from the Real Underground Radio today. Oh, that's right. Okay. All praise.
This
Praise
guy.
the highest.
Hey, you know me, hey. I don't trust them brothers,
Look,
man.
hey, that's his dopamine, man. When y'all IT mess up, he get an adrenaline rush and he go blah blah blah.
Oh.
Nah, I be ready to exacerbate on that.
Dang.
I don't like that use of word, man.
That is, he wear it like 3 times.
Right.
But anyway, I'll pray to the Most High.
Right.
But like the scripture said, you know what I'm saying? We gotta resist these pleasures, man, because I'm telling you, we get caught up in them, we only gonna give Satan control over our spirit. So we gotta exercise discipline with social media, especially us in this truth.
Right.
For real, because we can literally be held back and distracted, like the class. Somebody shared that too, for, you know what I'm saying, people that may have wanted to get more in depth on this topic. You know what I'm saying, the class I did the other day.
Right.
Distractions in the last days, social media. You know what I'm saying? It's really just a tool to get us caught up to where we take our focus away from God. You know what I'm saying? We get that in 2 Timothy 3. Let's get that.
Bring it on.
2 Timothy 3, start at verse 1. This scripture, if you paying attention to social media, you know what I'm saying, then you can read this scripture that we finna read and be like, yes, the Bible is real and I need to repent if I haven't already. Because it's no other book that was written so long ago that's so pinpoint accurate concerning what you see on an everyday basis, period. Read that.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Stop.
Huh.
What's that?
You know.
Vanity. What was the other words he used?
Self-absorption.
Euphoria.
Right.
What was the other words that he used? Yeah, self-absorption. Yes. That. How is that being produced on such a large scale in the last days?
Right.
Social networks. Read on.
Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers.
That's what it's used for, to provoke people to be covetous,
Right.
or to boast about what you got, even though you had the power to edit it and make it seem like you got something you don't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what you see in the
hair
last
and a smooth
days.
face.
Read.
Disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce,
That false
despisers.
accusers going into the rumors and the gossip and all that.
Yep.
It's some more content that we ain't get to that said fake news spread 10 million times faster than real news. That's the false accusations, the rumors, the gossip, and all of that. Read on.
Despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded.
Watch this.
Lovers of pleasures.
Lovers of what?
Lovers of pleasures.
Lovers of pleasures, that dopamine, that euphoria.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? That satisfaction that you get from
Right.
the likes and comments. Lovers of pleasures more than what?
More than lovers of God.
You got to ask yourself.
Hey.
How often do I open the book that contains the word of God as opposed to how often I open my Facebook account? You see what I'm saying? You may be falling into that portion of the scripture that we just read. You love the pleasure of having attention on social media more than you love your creator, your heavenly
look.
Father.
Some of these other ones is unthankful. Look, without natural affection, like
Right.
I was saying, you can't have the natural affection for your family and
Right.
the people that's with you.
Right, exactly. The
Look.
real human, the benefits from face-to-face interactions.
Cameraman tripping. Also, despisers of those that are good, like that envy you have for the people. He IT too, y'all. So if we looking for a cameraman, yeah, all right. Hey,
Tell him his job ain't to stare at us and yell out the real meaning of FOMO. before
right.
we
You know,
do it.
you
It's to move the camera
offer
when we
suggestions
speak,
from
that's
behind
it.
the damn.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, despisers of those that are good, like the people that envy the folks. Like, man, look what they got. You know, same thing. So this
Right.
scripture even more, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
we ain't
crazy.
get to, we gonna scrape all the meat off of it next time. I know we close for
Part
time
two.
now. You know what I'm saying? But I'll pray to the Most High. So any community updates, Officer Baruch?
Yes. Ooh. We will be at Tabernacles next week.
Lord willing.
Lord's will.
I'm talking about maybe a
Maybe y'all will see us in a wilderness.
A wilderness,
next week.
yeah.
Y'all see us live in the y'all see us live with the bears, lions, tigers, and bears, and all of that. You know what
Oh
I'm
my.
saying?
Yeah.
For
We're
real.
gonna have a different
I'm gonna have a bear read for me next week. For real. Hey.
Hey,
Sam
he is
gonna
not
be
a bear.
Sam is not.
He is not a bear. My bad.
Y'all think I'm playing, but watch. If you
Lord's
see,
will.
if you see a fox bringing out scriptures next week on Let's Talk Truth,
Don't be talking about swiping, no
Hey,
swiping.
go and get your fox. I'm
Hey,
sorry, babe.
We on the lookout for that, y'all.
We're going.
Hey,
all
real
praise.
quick.
You gotta
Hey,
archive
quick
all
way to
that.
examine yourself too when it comes to like social media and all that. Y'all know on the phone, it's like there are time like what you
Stream,
screen time.
face,
What is
yeah.
it? Screen time.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can look at, okay, damn, I've been on this app all damn day.
If you've been on it more than a work shift, you out of
Damn.
the spirit.
Yeah.
8 hours on the screen time.
Yeah. So
That's
examine yourself
examining.
that way. Use
Even
your phone
half a
for
work
that.
shift. You part time screen time. Something wrong.
Now, if you're using it to watch class, you might watch
Right.
2-3 classes. That's
Right,
5-6
right.
hours.
We can say, yeah.
That's different, but
Instagram ain't got no classes on
just
it.
scrolling and liking and stalking and
We
all
don't.
that,
If your Facebook,
nah.
Snapchat,
that's
Twitter,
idolatry.
Instagram.
That's
Instagram,
idolatry, man. You spend 8 hours just on there
TikTok.
just to be scrolling. That's idolatry, man.
Damn.
For real. But look, though, we got the Put Your Teacher to the Test challenge. Whoever teaching you or whatever, I guarantee you they ain't able to show you what we able to show you with the scriptures.
Right,
With the
right.
scriptures.
Exposing social media for what it is, what they really established it for, to take control of you. I bet your teacher can't show you that. But put them to the test. Let's see. You know, get them to invite us on their platform, and we going to talk truth. We're going to let the people decide what's truth between us two. All right? Also, subscribe to YouTube, IUIC Arkansas. Also, subscribe to IUIC in the Classroom to see our leadership bring out classes on various topics. If you want to donate to the cause, the PayPal is IUIC.fundraising@israelunite.org. And if you want to get in contact with us here locally in IUIC Arkansas, get our address, link up with us, come learn with us, and all of that. The number is 855-484-4842. Extension 751. Again, 855-4842. No, I always do that. 855-484-4842. Extension 751. Lord's willing, next week, like you said, you'll catch us in the wilderness, and we'll be going over part 2. All right? Shalom, Most High Christ bless.
Shalom.